So I've been thinking, if you've been living under a rock, unless you've been living under a rock over the last week or so, you would know that there is some speakings and some rumors going on about a possible Nintendo Direct this week on January 10th. And I've been wondering and I've been pondering, has it been? Is it going to happen? What could happen? And then today, I think CES started yesterday. Around these convention times, games get revealed. Today, Nintendo just threw out some stuff there, and it was just random. I didn't hear about it coming. I don't think anybody knew about it coming besides unless you worked for Nintendo. And here I have a list of some games that were announced by Nintendo that is coming. And let me get this to you. First of all, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. Now, this is just a port to the 3DS. So I guess this might be the actual official last year for the Nintendo 3DS. And so they're still just pushing some stuff over. And sure, support it. You have, I think, over 100 mil. That system has sold a lot. 80 something maybe. I might be wrong with the number there. But it sold a lot. And why not keep feeding it? Why not try to use it to sell more? For your company, and it's just basically a port with some extra added content to it, and I'm okay with that. I actually liked Epic Yarn. I had that game, but I played it for the Wii U. I refused to buy a Wii because I'm not big on motion controls. Yep, I said it. So that game comes out on March 8th on the Nintendo 3DS, and it looks like Kirby's Epic Yarn, just extra epic. Yep, I just made a pun. And that wasn't even on purpose. That's why I stopped and looked. And then next they showed another trailer for No More Heroes. Just one of those different worlds or different areas in the game. The game does release next week on the 18th. And they just wanted to, keep people in touch and keep people abreast with it. And then here's the real surprise. This is the first trailer I actually saw because I'm at work and I'm looking and I scroll down and I see my notifications and I'm squinting. And I'm like, does that say Dragon's Dogma? Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is coming to Nintendo Switch on April 23rd. That's pretty soon. I never saw this coming. I didn't hear about it, but I was very hopeful. Now, did I play Dragon Dogma? Yeah, I played about 2 hours of it. Was I good at Dragon's Dogma? Absolutely not. I suck at it. I suck at games like this. But with this being portable and I could probably practice my crap. Nope, I'm lying. I'm probably not going to get it. When the price goes down, I probably get it. I'm not saying the game isn't good. It's just not for me. I don't like playing games that I'm no good at. But I do enjoy watching some videos, some content. From what I've seen, what I've experienced, the game is actually very good. It's from Capcom. It feels a little Monster Hunter-ish mixed with maybe I want to say Dragon Age because it's an open world action RPG kind of thing where you can have different classes. And man, this is good for the Nintendo Switch. I'm just glad Capcom is slowly trickling stuff out further to the system. And they're like, hey, look, man, we're making some money on this, so why not? Maybe Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 7 to actually come over here and be on the Nintendo Switch in the States that's not streaming. Yeah, that's a different topic. But I'm actually excited that this is happening. But then next up, I saw that the Nintendo Classics, NES Classics, were announced for the month of January, and they arrive on January 16th. And they are Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, and the original Blaster Master. Now, back in 2017, alongside the launch of the Nintendo Switch, Blaster Master Zero came out, and I believe that was only just like a remake. It's pretty much the same game with maybe a few added things, but if you want to play the original just as they did back in 1988, here's your chance. And then of course you got Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, I've never played, but I hear it as just like, nah, that's not one of the better ones. But it was a time I don't think Zelda really had its identity yet. But there you go. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link is available if you've always been curious about it, if you've heard enough about it, and you said, you know what, I'll give it a try. It's side-scrolling. I don't think any other Zelda was like that. There's maybe the top-down, but there's still 3D and open-world playing, but yeah. I might be curious to try this one. I'll give it a try. I'm hoping that it aged well, but I don't think Nintendo will really put it out there if it hadn't aged well. But last but not least, on March 29th, and I was kind of thinking a spring-ish release, Yoshi's Crafted World. They gave us another trailer, and the game actually still looks fun. Looks pretty good. I'm only going to eventually get it. I'm not sure. Especially if it's full price, because Kirby, I didn't get Kirby, and I love Kirby. I mean, I was talking about Epic Yarn earlier. I played it on the Wii U instead of the Wii, and I loved it. It was fun, but these Kirby games are often too easy, and I think it's really just time for a new change. Make it a 3D game, make it E-rated, E10, and I'm not saying make it more violent, but make it more, I don't know, accessible, more fun. Make it more of an adventure game. Give us another Kirby Air Ride, something, because these games, they just basically recycling. But Yoshi's Crafted World looks like another take. Sorry about that. There's another take on like how they did with Yoshi's Woolly World. So you see I have Young Yoshi here from Yoshi's Woolly World. I actually love that game as well. And I think this game is going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Not great, but it's going to be pretty fun. Yoshi games are often are. Nintendo first party games often are. It's a part of Mario franchise, and I don't think I've ever played a Mario game that I haven't liked. I didn't play I think I had played Mario Paint back in the day. I might have been too young, but I also Mario was missing. I don't think I ever played that. No, I've never played that, and I actually didn't hear about it until like 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah. Usually Mario World games are good. Yoshi's Crafted World, hopefully eventually I'll pick it up. Maybe I'll rent it from GameFly or something, or unfortunately buy maybe a used copy or something just to try it out. I don't know. But so basically all of this happened, and a lot of people, especially with something Dark Arisen, this big third-party support, you would think, maybe it would pop up in a Nintendo Direct, but I don't know. Maybe Nintendo was trying to have us fooled here, and the devil is a liar. We are going to get a Nintendo Direct sometime this month, because they typically do this. They do this pretty often, and January is a good month. It's a good way to get a jump start on a year and let us know what's coming in the months to come for the year. And they just say, hey, having third party isn't that big of a deal on Nintendo Switch anymore. Let's just put it out there. People are going to be happy. Some people won't care, but I'm happy about it, and I also don't care because I probably am not going to play Dark Arisen, but I'm still open to a Nintendo Direct. If not happening this week, sometime this month. I really do believe it's going to happen, and we're going to get a bunch of big stuff, like maybe a bunch of Nintendo-only stuff. We're going to get the Metroid. I really would like a Metroid Prime Trilogy collection. And, of course, some coverage for Metroid Prime 4. And we still don't have a date for Daemon X Machina. I would love to see some more coverage on that. And, of course, a date. And yeah, well, this week we already have Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe coming out on the Switch, so I don't think they really need to show anything else of that. Maybe if they do it on attempt, they just give us a little bit small trailer, a sizzle reel or something, to remind us that the game is coming out the next day. But hopefully, we don't really know what's going on as much for Nintendo in 2019. Metroid Prime Trilogy, Metroid Prime 4, Daemon X Machina. That's what I'm actually hoping for. And maybe some other surprises. I'm really hoping about that. So why don't you let me know down in the comments below what you lads and ladettes think. Thank you for watching so much, and you know where I'm going with this, right? This video is finito.